Yep. Okay, so the idea of the project, you're already familiar with it. So phase two is all about managing data of the app. The app is fully working now. Hopefully I can demonstrate it here. Here's the app. So you can see here, these are the learning packages we have. So for each package, you see some details about the package and actions you can do on this package. Some actions don't need any login. For example, if you want to if you want to see the ratings, you click here, you get the rating, the reviews about that package. You don't need to log in to do that. You can view the package, you can play the video and so on. Yeah, okay. So everything is fully working here. This is view when you can also download this. You have to implement download. This one also match word to definition, fully working. So place for to go shopping, definitely a mall. Place to learn, maybe school, and so on. You can do this, no problem. You can also do ordering of sentences. One goes to, yeah, something like this. This is fully working. You can delete a locally downloaded package. Of course, you have to implement. I will explain this. So this is the basic functionality. Plus, here you can sign in, you can sign up, you can see the leaderboard. Leaderboard are the top, basically the top. There's a small bug here. This should be yeah, okay. Images are here. These are the top kind of players. For unscramble sentence, this is the top. And for the match definition, these are the top three. These are the top three. You can also see your own scores if you are logged in. You need to initialize Firebase database. Of course, this is not implemented. You have to do. Now let me sign in. You sign in using the users in this file. Let's use this test one. So T1 at test.com, and then the password is password pass123. Then I can sign in. Once I sign in, I get more options. You see here, now that I signed in, I can edit this and I can delete it. I can also add. Let me just go back. So here is the edit. Of course, I can delete. I can add. I can edit. So these are the basic details. These are the words, the definitions. I can add more definitions. Place to meet friends. Oh, this is so a new definition is added. I can also change sentences. I can say I can add some images or videos about this. So for example, add. Take this photo here, and it's I can basically say, remove this color, and I can say here, this is like, okay, and this is a photo, okay, and go back. So go back and save. Once I save, you can see here, now if I go to view, um, you will see that I went to the mall and this is the photo that I took. Okay, so basically you can view the packages in simple way. You can view the packages, you can edit and delete, you can download it locally. That's what you will focus on, downloading them locally. So even if you don't have internet, because now if you don't have internet it will not work, uh, it will not, I mean some of this stuff will not, it might even fail. um, Basically maybe this is okay, maybe this is simulated. uh, Now if I close the internet as you saw here, خلاص I no longer able to get these images, these videos, and you need to get this to work. Even offline you can still view the package, you can still play with it. You need to do this. So let me summarize what is already there. You can get the list of packages, you can edit and update, you can add a new package, you can even rate a package, say okay, this one is um, so the whole app is fully working, but what you need to do in this phase is to manage the data. Currently the data is, we read it from JSON files. So these JSON files no longer will be used. So this data will be pushed. You need to push it to Firebase using this initialized Firebase database. Um, and all the data should be read and written to Firebase. So that's the first thing, the first task. So the first task is Cloud Firestore database design and implementation. All these repository methods must use Firebase to read and write data. Um, Second step is to be able to download a learning package and their associated media. So I can come to this learning package and download it. Of course, doesn't work now. If you download it, this data of this package and the associated images and videos should be downloaded locally to the device. So you can use them even if you are on the train or in the airplane or you don't have internet, you can still use them. So you download learning package and associated data and you put it in SQLite database and you download the files from Firestore. The third phase is basically sign in, sign up using almost everything is available to you from the examples. And that's it. That's basically the idea. And then you test and you document your project. So you have a fully working solution. You need to do data management, manage the data of the app using Firebase, Firestore, Firebase Cloud Store, and local SQLite database. Yeah, and you have almost 3 weeks or so to do this work. All right, any question on this? Okay, most of the work will be on implementing these repository classes, a lot of the work. Not all, but a lot of it will be implemented in this repository classes. So if you go to the actual implementation, you will see, for example, in the repository, there is get packages. This is a reading from JSON file. Don't read from JSON file. Get them from Firestore. This is searching the packages. Don't search using the data from the JSON file. Do a query to Firestore. And by the way, this is super simple. Just go through the examples, go through the slides. You can do this in no time. Add package. It's not implemented. Implement it and push the package to the Firestore. Update package, delete online package, download package. All of those you need to implement. Get a rating. Currently, I'm getting the rating from the JSON. Get them from online. Add the rating. Get scores, and so on. So all of these, this is hard coded here. You see this leaderboard is hard coded. You need to get this programmatically from the file database and build this. Initialize the Firestore DB. You need to basically read this file, these two files, this packages file and the rating file. Read these two files and push them to Firestore. So you have some initial data to start with. No, not the rating. Don't worry about the rating. Just the packages and the users. Create users the way I have explained it this morning. Once you do the packages, then you do the authentication, which is basically sign in, sign up, get user, and so on. So most of the methods are already provided here. Sometimes I even put some further clarification or to do. You go ahead and implement those methods and make sure they work. That's mainly what you need to do. Otherwise, the app is fully working. Of course, make sure it's still working after you make all the changes. So the focus is on managing data. That's the focus. I'm already sharing the screen. I already explained this. So what you will be managing all data in Firestore. All the data should be managed in Firestore. Plus, there is one scenario, only one scenario, where you need to manage the data locally if you download the package. So imagine I have a package here and I want to download it. I am, let's say, traveling or I don't have internet. I will go on a plane and there's no internet. I can download a couple of packages and I can play with them and look at them when there is no internet. So when you download the package, the details of the package need to be stored in a local database. And also the images, the videos associated with the package need to be downloaded locally to files locally, so you can make use of the package and view the flashcard, for example, and do the games. Do all of these. What is it? All of these games, like matching definition, offline, even if there is no internet. Okay, so the whole thing will be online using Firebase, except this scenario of downloading. So this is just to force you to learn to use both. So you will be using both only for the you will be using SQLite only when the user wants you to download the learning package locally. By the way, while the user is interacting with the app, for example, while I am doing here, let's say, okay, let me just take simple one. There it is. Okay, so for example, place to go shopping, mall, place to learn. For example, if I say mall, I don't get a score. Place to learn, school. Now this score here, once I finish this game, this score should be stored in the database. Currently, I just display the score here in the debug, I think.
Now,
Yes. Yes.
now, if for example, if a user is signed in
Yes.
and you want to explore the packages to download,
Yeah.
it, it is the same from where? I
Always
didn't get
from
it.
online. Always all the information come from online file store. Okay.
After he pressed the downloading button,
If they press the
where they will be shown the downloaded packages.
sorry, can you say again?
After I press the download this package,
Mhm.
where it is stored for
When
that
you click
signed in user.
download, you should get the details from online and store them in SQLite. So here it is. So let me make it very, very clear here.
But you can't, for example, there is no fragment, for example, to see all his downloaded packages.
There is no need. There is no need. Basically, I want to keep it simple. I don't want too many things. So let me just explain it. Give me one chance to explain it. Then you can follow up with more questions. So when somebody clicks download, what happens is basically I write package details into SQLite. Yes, and then download package associated videos and audio and images to the device. This is what happened when I download. Okay. Now, let's say I don't have internet. Let's say I don't have internet. If I don't have internet, ideally when I refresh this, I should get nothing because there is no internet. In that case, if there is no internet, I should get the packages that are in the local database. So if
Which,
I have internet,
which are downloaded.
sorry, which are downloaded, yes. So if there is internet, I don't see the downloaded ones. There is no need. I just use the online one. But if there is no internet, then the app should use the downloaded ones. So if I refresh here, if there is internet, I'll get this from online. If there is no internet, I'll get it then from the local store. In the local store, for example, in the local store, I might only have maybe one. The rest, I don't see all of them. But once the internet comes, I'll see all. If the internet is not there, I will only see the local one. And then for the user, it doesn't matter. They click here. If there is if it's downloaded, it will use the local data. If it's not downloaded, it will use the online. The difference is basically on these files here. The files, the images, the videos will be stored locally on the file system for the downloaded images. So for keeping it simple and not having too much complication, when you test it, basically test it like this: remove the go to on fly mode, and when you refresh, you should see only the ones that are downloaded, and you can play with them. Okay, that's basically the idea. So so this is for download. So if
Now, doctor. So the downloaded packages they will be stored on the database, the SQLite database, not online, right?
yes, yeah,
Okay.
the data will be stored in the online database, But the files, the images and videos, just store them as files. You don't store them in the online, in the database itself. Just store them online. It's in the file. I mean, locally on the device. It's much easier.
You mean not to save them as files, like what you explained today morning, and on the
Yeah,
file store?
yeah, you can use that way. Like you can assume all these files are in. You can, if you wish, you could put all these files in Cloudflare Store, and when you do download, you download them locally to your device.
Okay.
Okay, so that's basically the idea. So to keep it simple, if there is no internet, then basically you will see the local the local packages. Another way to think about it, is to do this way. When somebody asks for get packages, this is the simplest way to do it. When somebody asks for get packages, you basically get from online. And then if no packages returned, which means the package's size is 0, then get from local DB. That's it. And the rest of the app should just work perfectly without any disturbance. So you get the idea. So get packages. The app does not really care from where these packages come. Currently, they come from the JSON file. The details currently in the current implementation, they come from here. All the details are here. When you start using Firebase, this data will come from the Firestore, and then
Doctor, when you wrote if get from online, if no packages return, get from local database.
yeah,
But if there is no packages, he can't download anything, so nothing will be in that local database.
if there is nothing downloaded, you get nothing. This will be empty. This list here will be empty.
Yeah.
There's
Ah,
no
okay.
magic. We will not create something out of nothing. If there is no packages, there is no internet, and nothing was downloaded before, what you will get? Nothing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So for example, there is no internet here. If I refresh this, if there is something downloaded, I will get from the local database. If there isn't, خلاص, the learning packages will be empty. They need to go to the internet. Let's imagine the user experience. I go back to the internet here, and then once I go back, not sure why it's anyway. I'm not sure why it's playing up with me. Yeah. So once let's say I go to the internet and my Wi-Fi is back, imagine I'm using this, then I refresh and I get this from online. Now I download, copy of this will be stored locally, and copy of all the images and videos are downloaded. And then even if I go offline, after I download, of course, if I go offline, imagine I go offline, if nothing is downloaded, before, sorry, if I go offline, imagine I didn't download anything before. If I refresh, I should get nothing. The learning package will be empty. Now, first, in this scenario, I'll try to refresh by pulling down this thing. If I refresh, if I am offline, if I am online, I'll get all the packages from the Firestore. If there is no packages, sorry, if I, in all cases, one simple way to do it, Always try to get the packages from online. If you get nothing, try the offline. Yep. That's it. That's basically the idea. Imagine I have downloaded already. If I refresh, these are coming from online, from offline. These are coming from offline. Currently, it is kind of offline because this is currently everything is stored in my JSON file. In your case, instead of using JSON file, you will store this data in SQLite. So I hope it's clear. Otherwise, let me know. I can clarify further.